Hello and welcome to gagrule.net. This is Gagrule Live on Facebook. I'm getting into something is that I don't know much about it, which is this religion. I always stay away from it, but there is so much this controversy, the church and the sex. I have did some, we get sent so many personal, messages about this controversy. They send email. But obviously people don't want to, some people do comment when we put some stuff, but others, they just don't want to be the one who say these things. So they want us to say what we have to publish and write and do. So some people are accusing this holiness Sarkeesian with this. He has a wife, has a children, but it's allegation. There is nothing into it. So I talked to some people and got their opinion about these things, this whole church stuff. The truth is, in my opinion, don't blame the holiness. Blame the archaic, the undemocratic, authoritarian church. They have those rules that the priest can marry, but those Vartabet, Surpazan, they don't. Why? They are human beings. They have blood circle in their body. They have feeling. So why not? What is the reason for it? Why is so crime? And some people say, well, they choose that profession. Well, so the policemen, so the politicians, everybody choose different profession. Maybe they like that. But why you punish them? There's no reason. Imagine this man stand up on podium and he's looking down all those beautiful girls and women, all their body parts. Do you think this man has no feeling? I mean, why me have that feeling, but this man, we tell him, well, you should close your eyes, don't look to those women. Do you think that is fair? But who made those laws? Who made those rules? Man-made. Why there is no woman priest? Oh, no, women can't be. God punished the women, they cannot be. And the woman goes in, they have to put this white cloth on their head. Why? When this church gonna change? A few years ago, we were in Los Angeles with my 6-year-old daughter. And we were on vacation, so we saw this Armenian church. We went in. And, the church, it looked like they have their own secret service in the church. So they came, call her, and I thought they're gonna take them to some playground with the friends or something. She came back, says, Dad, we gotta leave. Why? He says, well, I'm wearing short, it's not allowed. So I get out, what do I say? And that I realized how stupid the church is, And so that kid, until today, she never put her foot in the church. This is how stupid the churches are. So I say, do not blame the holiness. Blame the archaic church. Now, if he has some money laundering or embezzlement or any of that stuff, yeah, but that's a government job. Investigation, stuff like that, it's a government job. Let the government do that, not the people. You go there and you demonstrate. And quite honestly, there are only a handful of people are demonstrating. There is no ground swelling people rising up saying this problem. And they know. Actually, most of the people I talked to, they either didn't care or they didn't want to know. In fact, some people, I'm just one of them, she said, I care about these chemicals seeping into our drinking water in Armenia, this gold mine chemical company. because they use chemical to extract this gold. He says, that's what I care. I don't care what Sarkeesian does or doesn't. This is what people's opinion is. They really don't care. And there is, as I said, there is no ground swelling. So people have to stop this garbage. This guy was elected 2013, I think, and he has like 3 more years. Let them finish this thing. If you don't like him, don't elect them, get some. But I don't know how the church election works. It's, as I said, it's very undemocratic and screw-up system, you know? And so people always will complain. How about, I was thinking, if we just hire him work for us as a reporter? People still gonna complain. You know, like, I mean, look, he could be a good reporter. I would hire him. How about, yeah, we give them with his hat, come to be a reporter. He could be a good reporter. He could talk. Oh, but people still gonna, oh, he's a religious guy. How could he be a reporter, you know? But he could. Why not? How about if we make him like a Trump for one day? Oh, people still gonna complain and says, oh, no, he's a priest. He cannot be a president, you know? So people always complain, you know, they find something. Now, personally, I'm really scared with those black hooded people. You know, when I see them, you know, this is all those Christians, you know, Armenian, Russian, I don't know what. You know, that's scary. Why they wear this black hood, I have no idea. It scares me, but that's me. So I don't want to say that. And also in a minute, I'm going to show you a priest in Los Angeles when His Holiness came to Los Angeles in Burbank. So I had talked to him a few minutes. I'm going to show you what he said about those protesters. Obviously, I invited this gentleman, Ara Manukian, because he is the one who writes lots about this, to talk, but we had the problem with his microphone, and he never came back. So he's welcome to come any time and give his place, and we always make everything available. We are agnostic, religiously, politically, all that stuff. But today I want to say, because quite honestly, a religion is like this mighty dollar. Some people invented this dollar that we all go after it. We kill people. We love it. 1,000 is not enough. Million is not enough. Billion is not. Each church is the same people who created this dollar and created the religion. Really. And so we've just keep blindly follow and say, wow, well, my father did. I don't care. To me, for me, going to church 10 minutes is the maximum I could tolerate, is because it's all this routine stuff. They go over and over and over. Hallelujah. Like, you know, I just can't. Can you imagine if every day we put one type of news, one article in newspaper, how many times you're going to read it? It doesn't matter how much interests you. You will not. People don't even read nowadays. Never alone go to Armenian church. It's a disaster. You go there 3 hours. Imagine with this fast-growing time that you go there, say 3 hours and listen same thing over and over and over. So don't blame this guy. And I'm just saying this. And I don't know what is the moral value, what moral value this guy, this other priest has who is accusing him. We don't know him. And so I just wanted to say this. People got to stop this. If they know there is a corruption, there is a government. They could report to government, and government could investigate. Fine. But otherwise, please don't send me those emails. Don't send me those messages, because we just put in what's publicly available, and you go and debate. Okay? So so here is this priest. And what he talked, when I just caught up with him. It wasn't planning or anything. It's typical of my stuff. Here it is.
Ինչպես եք։ Շատ լավ, ինչպես եք։ Ձեզի ես միշտ TV-ի վրա գտեսնամ։ Հա։ Որի եկեցին պատկանը։ Այո, առաջնորդարանի քահանաներից մեկն եմ։ Ոսկնես չեն Չէ, առաջնորդարան ունի բազմաթիվ քահանաներ, ես ադեն այս եկեղեցի, բայց ուրիշ եկեղեցիներ կհաջախեմ, այո։ 35-րդ ամյակը ստոնեցի։
Wow. So you talk lots in English in your ceremonies and stuff like that. Tell us some of that stuff.
In English? Yes. It's not a big deal. It's just a way of communicating. So if somebody speaks Armenian, like for instance, these people are deaf, I communicate with them with hands. But in English, unfortunately, most of our Armenian people have lost the language. So we need a way of communicating with them, and English is a way. I don't believe that because they don't know the language, they're not Armenian. I mean, you've seen on internet, there's birds that speak Armenian. That doesn't make them Armenian. Armenian's inside, and there's millions of our kids that are Armenian. They want to hear the message that we have.
Is this the first time he came here?
This is, I think, his fourth time. He came in 2001 was his first time. Last time he was here in 2010 when he consecrated this building.
How long been this building?
7 years. Yeah, 2010.
It was great. Lots of people.
It was beautiful. Well, they have, I guess, a right to protest. What I am upset is that when they infringe on my right to worship the way I want to, then they've crossed the line. And that's unacceptable. But let them say whatever they want.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Ինչպես եք։
Շատ լավ, ինչպես եք։
Ձեզի ես միշտ TV վրան գտես։
So there you had it. So it says, you heard it, and I just caught up with him there, and he really, this is the opinion of most Armenians I talk to, and they really don't care. So those protesters have to find some other ways and stop this nonsense demonstration. If they have something, fact, truth, let the president bring it, tell it to people, everybody to know and see it. Otherwise, mind your business. Let this guy do his business, whatever he's doing. I don't care. I don't have any stake in this religion stuff, but I just want to do it. I would love to hire him, a reporter. If he anytime he will lose his job, I will give him a job, and he could become gagrule.net. He could do a good job. But other than that, I have nothing. So I just wanted to clarify, and about these things. People just keep sending me those emails. What I'm supposed to do with it? I talk to many people, leadership. People don't care. Really, people don't care about these things. Armenians, they're so busy with their everyday life. Now, what I'm gonna say is Armenian gotta stop building those mega churches. Armenian in diaspora, the schools are deteriorating. There is no schools. My kids don't speak Armenian. The reason is because they so obsessed of building these mega churches. Build schools. Build Armenian schools. Like in San Diego, somebody died, give them $18 million. Go ahead, build a church. And probably they're going to build some other stuff, conference room, stuff like that with it. But why not give $18 million? You know how many Armenian schools can you create with that? The Armenian schools are dwindling. People don't speak Armenian. Only 30% in diaspora, they can speak, read, write Armenians. That's what you do. When you go to Los Angeles, you see that every day they're building those mega churches. What is he going to do? Yeah, at one time when Armenians, Eastern Armenia gone, Western Armenia, they needed some place to gather to do, fine. But now it's school. It's important that to have school education. There are lots of people even writing about this thing, the Armenian school dwindling. So instead of building churches, time to build school. Like, there is some of those churches, they have their little school, or some political parties, they have their own little school. But it has to be diaspora Armenian Minister of Education, really. And it's one education, cover everybody, non-political, non-religious, some institutions to do this. And Armenia can afford to do this. I mean, I just came from Yerevan. It's a gentleman with name Garo Armenian. He built this beautiful school, smart center, co-op they call them, in Lori region. And those kids, they come in there, like I talked about this before, they drive half an hour, 4 hours, some of them, to come to those schools because they want to learn. That has to be done in diaspora areas. Every town, every city has to be school, non-political, non-religious people, just pure school. So that's my take on the church and the schools, and I wish you all the best. Stay tuned. We'll bring you, I promise you, I will not get into this church business because I do not know anything about church. I'm the last person to speak about church. But, and I say, build more schools, educate Armenian school, educate other people. Armenian, they have the best alphabet. Forget about this church stuff. Thank you for watching. Have a nice weekend. Bye.